I'm John Stoneman from Company of Runners, and welcome to your runners briefing for the winter version of the Chappel Ale Trail on Saturday, the 4th of March 2023. We're doing the race briefing via this video rather than in person before the race, so it is mandatory that you watch all the way through to the end as there is a lot of important information in here. After seeing this video, if you have any questions, please email them in advance to companyofrunners@gmail.com. So welcome to anyone running with us for the first time, and thanks to all of you who've come back to run the Chappel Ale Trail again. Entries close at 8 p.m. on Friday the 3rd of March, i.e. the night before Saturday's race. Refunds and transfers needed to have been requested before February the 25th. There'll be no entries to the race on the day. You need to be over 18 to compete and you can't run with dogs. We have a Trail Running Association permit and follow UK athletics rules. Now the start finish area is at Chappel and Wakes Colne railway station. If you're coming from the Colchester area along the Housestead Road, you turn right up Station Road after the viaduct in Chappel and you'll see the right hand turn into the station about 30 houses up on your right hand side. This is also the parking for the Chappel Beer Festival. Please park as indicated by the arrows, which is usually in the field on the left hand side. You can park in this car park overnight if you intend to be collected or take the train home. The gates will be open the next day for you to come and pick up your car. The closest platform inside the station is a working train line, so please be careful of trains. The ticket machine is to the far left of the station building where you can also access the platform. We will be holding registration from 10:15 a.m. by a Company of Runners flag next to the steam engine at the front of the station building. Please come and collect your race number. The start window is between 10:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. Get your Garmin ready, then let me know that you want to start and I'll tap your race number to get you going. Your race ends when I tap you back in again on this iPad. There are toilets inside the station. Go to the very far left of the station building, then back along the platform, past the station building, through the metal gates your right hand side, over the footbridge, and there are some under the bridge next to the cafe. We will offer a baggage box under our registration table, which will be constantly supervised by one of us, but we will not be liable for lost items and advise that you carry valuables with you. The race is 5.3 miles-ish. You'll be self-navigating around the course using either our written navigation instructions or the GPX file attached to the final instruction email. The route is not going through the brewery yard this year as we did in September, so ensure that you have an up-to-date GPX file or written navigation and not the versions from last year. There will be a sign reminding you about the railway crossing at mile 4.5, but no other arrows or marshals. It's a trail route. There will be trip hazards, trees, roots, etc. It may be muddy. You may want to bring clean shoes for afterwards if you're going into the beer festival. We won't be offering a changing area nor showers. There are some road sections, so please be aware of traffic. The particularly busy road crossings are noted in the written navigation. There is also a railway line to cross, so if you only listen to one bit of this video, please listen to this bit. Look both ways to check it is clear before you cross the railway line. There are some inclines, so don't feel defeated if you need to walk a bit. Indeed, we are welcoming walkers to this route. We won't be too harsh with any cut-offs, but we'd hope that you'll all be finished in about 2 hours. It is 5.3 miles. We will wait till you are all back to the finish before packing up, so should you decide to pull out for any reason, please ring the race director, me, on the mobile number in the final instruction email or the one printed on the written navigation sheet. Please add this number into your phone, although only use it on race day. Should you require any medical assistance or get yourself very lost, please ring me. If it is an emergency, ring 999 or 112 first. We also recommend the use of the What 3 Words app, which gives a very precise location reference for where you are should we need to get medics to you. If you have any allergies or medical conditions that we need to know about, please email us in advance. If you put an X across the front of your race number using the pen at a registration desk, it will remind us to check your file. We have no mandatory kit list as such, so please be sensible and dress appropriately for the weather conditions and for a trail route. We need you to carry a mobile phone, and it should be the number that you gave us when you entered the race. If you think that may be different, please check at registration. As we mentioned, we're not going through the Colchester Brewery Yard this year, but you will receive a bottle of their finest beer after you finish. This cannot be drunk inside the beer festival. Only alcohol purchased in the festival can be consumed. If you do try and do that, we'll all get into trouble. So please leave your bottle of beer in a car or in a bag to take home. Colchester Brewery will have more beer for sale in the festival if you're staying, or see their online shop if you aren't. A few more do's and don'ts. We operate a no overtaking policy on small narrow paths. Please wait until you get into open ground if you want to overtake, and please respect other path or pavement users. We also have a zero tolerance policy on littering. Now, if you're running through fields with any livestock, please be cautious, and if you open a gate, make sure you shut it behind you, even if there is another runner approaching behind you. Please let's show that we can be responsible runners so we are allowed back next year. We expect you to be fit and healthy to participate, and if you believe that you have COVID, we would prefer that you did not attend. We'll put the results on Facebook and then email them out and put them on our website as soon as we've been able to confirm them. And after we've had time to chill out at the beer festival, there will be prizes of our legendary Black Winners t-shirts for the top few runners. But because of the start window, we will have to wait until everyone's in before we can confirm who has won. We like to post any photos we take on Facebook for you to use, but if you'd rather not be photoed, please email us so that we can add you to an exemption list. The Platform 2 Cafe at the station opens from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. for hot drinks and snacks, and there will be food available to be purchased inside the beer festival. If you've already purchased beer festival tickets, you can then head straight to the entrance to the festival on Platform 2. So you go along Platform 1 over the footbridge and then straight ahead. Tickets must have been bought in advance via the website www.chappelbeerfestival.org. You can't just pay on the gate. At the time of making this video, with just a few weeks to go, I've heard that they might be sold out for the Saturday afternoon session already. We did warn you to buy them as early as possible, and we don't have a secret stash, so we can't sort you out with any extra tickets. Trains will be running on that day for you to get home without driving. All details can be accessed via the Beer Festival website. So we'd like to highlight that we're not responsible for you once the race is over, but we will happily have a beer with you in the festival once we've packed up. So thanks for staying with me to the end of this briefing. We're looking forward to race day, and we will see you on Saturday, the 4th of March.